Ever notice how some hours of your day feel crystal clear, and others feel like you're thinking through fog? That's not random. It's your circadian rhythm calling the shots. And if you work with it instead of against it, you can literally double your focused, high-energy time. In the next few moments, I'll show you how to spot your peak hours and make small shifts that turn your day into a productivity sweet spot without working longer or harder. Anchor your day by waking up at the same time every morning to stabilize your circadian rhythm. Your brain runs on a 2-4 hour internal clock, and the single strongest signal you can give it is a consistent wake-up time. When you wake up at wildly different times, your body never quite knows when to ramp up alertness or wind down, which fragments your focus window. Try setting a fixed wake-up time you can stick to even on weekends, or at least keep it within a 1-hour range. Place your alarm across the room so you actually get up, and avoid the snooze button because those repeated mini-sleeps confuse your system. Within minutes of waking, do something simple but consistent, like stretching, drinking water, or stepping outside. Over a week or two, you will notice your mind becoming clearer earlier in the day and your energy dipping more predictably at night. That predictability is what allows you to stack focused work into a reliable block instead of chasing it randomly throughout the day. Get bright natural light within 30 minutes of waking to kickstart your brain's alertness cycle. Light hitting your eyes, especially in the morning, tells your brain to suppress melatonin and boost cortisol in a healthy, energizing way. This is what flips your system into daytime mode and sharpens attention. If you can, step outside for 5 to 10 minutes, even if it is cloudy, because outdoor light is far more powerful than indoor lighting. If going outside is not possible, sit by a window or use a bright light source. Avoid sunglasses during this short window so your eyes receive the full signal. This simple habit can shift your peak focus earlier and make it more intense, meaning you get more done in less time. People who skip morning light often feel groggy for hours and rely on caffeine to compensate, which creates a less stable focus pattern. Think of morning light as the on switch for your brain's productivity engine. Schedule your most demanding work during your natural peak alertness window, typically 2 to 4 hours after waking. This is when your core body temperature is rising, your reaction time improves, and your brain is primed for deep thinking. Instead of spending that window on emails or meetings, protect it for tasks that require creativity, problem-solving, or intense concentration. For example, if you wake up at 7, aim to block off 9 to 11 for your hardest work. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and let people know you are unavailable during that time. Many people waste this peak window on low-value tasks and then try to do deep work later when their energy dips, which feels like pushing uphill. By aligning your schedule with your biology, you can effectively double your perceived focus because the same task takes less time and mental effort. It is not about working more hours, but about placing the right work in the right biological moment. Use a strategic mid-afternoon reset, like a short walk or 2-0-minute nap, to extend your second focus window. Most people experience a natural dip in alertness in the early afternoon, often between 1 and 3 p.m. Instead of fighting it with more caffeine or forcing productivity, lean into a quick reset. A brisk 10 to 20-minute walk, ideally outside, can re-energize your brain by increasing blood flow and exposure to light. Alternatively, a short nap, kept under 20 minutes, can restore alertness without making you groggy. Set an alarm so it does not extend into deep sleep. After this reset, you often get a second, smaller focus window that can be highly productive if used intentionally. This is a great time for structured tasks, reviewing work, or tackling medium complexity problems. Treat this as a bonus round of focus rather than an afterthought, and you will find your total productive time expanding without feeling drained. Dim lights and reduce screen exposure at night to protect melatonin and ensure a strong focus cycle the next day. Your evening environment directly affects how well your brain prepares for the next day's performance. Bright lights and screens, especially those emitting blue light, signal to your brain that it is still daytime, delaying melatonin release and pushing your sleep later. This shortens and weakens your next day's focus window. About 1 to 2 hours before bed, start lowering lights, switch to warmer tones, and reduce screen intensity, or use night mode. If possible, replace late-night scrolling with low-stimulation activities, like reading or light stretching. Keep your sleep time consistent to reinforce the rhythm you built in the morning. When your sleep is aligned and uninterrupted, your brain cycles cleanly through its stages, leading to sharper attention, faster thinking, and better emotional regulation the next day. Protecting your night is really about upgrading your tomorrow.